play. Look at Sticko, he's very far back. The smoke goes towards short. Flash over, Sticko won't be able to do too much about this. Christian goes down first. What a play from Major. He has been playing exceptionally in this tournament so far. A double headshot to kick open that B bomb site. And now a 5 versus 3 begins.
Oscar trying to find a shot toward the windows. Didn't quite get the kill, gets damage. Still gonna have to play the retake, and Major swings out, good start. Goes further, Zontaras to take down Sonny, and Paz on to Rops. Paz is another player that's come up.
Yeah, delivers once more. Zontaras to crack open the A site, but it was Oscar. They got Mousesports around. This is why I hate B rushes, Matt. I talk about this a lot. Rushing B on the eco rounds, you just don't know what you're getting yourself into, and then running into the Lion's Den, it's going to get really awkward here. Why would you rush B? Play the default. 3 on 3, they might recover this. The bomb didn't commit. As Paz do whatever he can here, and you can see this is why you don't do it. This is such an important round. You might think it's an easy situation, but it can fall apart very quickly as Sticko, he gets stuck in as well. Zantara is the last player remaining. Luckily, the bomb did not get given to the CTs there.
Lucky as ever. They were close last round. Someone's correcting me. It's Foxborough, not Marlborough. Marlborough's down the road.
Oh, there you go.
Foxborough is where the IEO arena is as well. IEO, Oreo, or whatever. And Gillette is where they play. Or used to be. I don't know what it's called. It's not that great of a sport. Zontaras, he'll swing in. This is crazy that both these rounds against very little weapons, very little opposition in that regard, has come so close. Bodes well for Mousesports once we get into the gun rounds, you'd think. It certainly does in terms of keeping the economy honest for space soldiers. Zontaras, good find. Sticko jumping inside of the site, looking desperately for information. He's going to commit to the plant as well. He's got just enough time to do it before Oscar would be on his case, but Oscar's sneaking in, still with that MAC-10 as well. No kit, no armor, but he's got the jump on Zontaras. Ooh, and NKJ, the coach of Mousesports, is loving it.
Isn't that LMB?
Lambert, you're right, I'm sorry.
In terms of the setup for Mousesports, they have Rops in front of the A ramp, looking to fight. Aggressive, of course, he will fall back and drop a nice one.
Shot Major, Rops down. Good shot, Calyx, Oscar gone. He got Major back, it was dead in his sights. It would have been hard to have missed, but a great trade. His screen was on the edge of the smoke, and he could have easily faded back at CT, left things very strong in the post plant. The retake. And you're going to stay at Sandwich. He's low, 20 HP, but he can afford to play for the information at this point in time. They've already cleared toward the top of Connector. So very passive, and Calyx has the time. He's got 3 teammates, and Engine staying alive as well, to rotate all the way around. Paz takes out Sonny. Sticko versus 2. Knows where 1 is and only 1. I'm sure he's going to suspect at this point in time that Calyx has rotated around. Doesn't even matter. Even if he wants out of the site, he gets shut down.
Nice work by Space Soldiers there. They're a lot more powerful. Christian knows it. Looking to get the first pick. This is competition for him. All day long. Sonny will take some damage there towards middle. Christian misses another sit-up. 2 players in front of him. Very, very good at that style, but can't make them connect just yet.
In the underpass, MAC-10 in hand, smoke still above him. Yeah, we knew this game was going to be closer than the last 2. I thought all 3 were going to be close. I thought on paper we had a great series of matches. So far, only 2 teams have really played.
Yeah, both of the opening games. They were good in terms of the individual performances we saw from the winning teams, but in terms of great Counter-Strike and an exciting matchup, not so much. This one, though, yes, you're right, should be very close indeed. Hard-hitting teams, lots of skill on the server. 50 seconds remaining now. In terms of the Mousesports setup, so Sticko alone in B. Oscar, been one of the star players of Mousesports for quite a while now. Finds the opening pick, takes down Zontaras. Replies with the Affluence MAC-10. It's going to do damage against the unarmored heads. Paz answers back, and Oscar fighting up close and personal. Can't land that shot.
I thought he had that. I thought he got there quick enough. The bullets land sooner than his aim. Rops! Edge of a smoke. Calyx down. Mousesports win yet another. They'll take the lead.
Boozle him. Number 9, Oscar. There's some backup from Christian. Faces towards middle. He might get 1, but not even that. Christian will have to try and strike back with the scouts. I'll fall back, knowing that the AK crosshairs are looking towards him. Major this time with the AWP.
Zontaras.
The 2 misthrown smokes towards middle.
Yeah, I didn't think that second one did miss. I thought it landed. You're right. It absolutely.
2 of them towards middle. They
give up on mid, boys. Let's go.
Another one. Can't land this one. Here we go. Way in it goes.
Nicely done.
Well, shouldn't affect the round outcome too much, but certainly makes things a bit uncomfortable. Bit of bickering going on perhaps. Can't land one of the more simpler smokes. 40 seconds remaining as Antares, absolute beast in terms of individual one-on-one duels, gets bested this time by the scout.
Just finds it. Sonny's gotten passed down. You said it wouldn't dictate the outcome dictated by that. You know what I mean? It doesn't. You're right. It has nothing to do with middle, but it's still shut down. Mousesports again about to buy or win on a ropey buy. It'll be the third time this game, and already Major's giving up on the fact that they're going to even have a chance in it. He just wants to get rid of the op and run away. 13 seconds. He'll go down.
He's doing it again.
And LMBT's loving it.
He is. He's fired up.
Knows that mid's lost. There's no chance to get it back. They can't get any presence inside a connector. He could turn it back now, however, because they've gone to a connector. He is. So he's going to try and show up late. Trying forever to go unnoticed. He gets one kill. Has to know they're getting close. Doesn't matter. Oscar's going to take down Zontaras. That's going to buy Chris space. And somehow they come out with the win in middle despite having no information for the longest amount of time. And Chris's patience pays off. Goes down to a 5 versus 3. Bomb will head toward the A side as well.
Not over just yet. The nades come through. Space Soldiers definitely have the potential to land some AK headshots here. They don't even have those as the M4s and the FAMAs. So it's going to be a little bit of a tall order. Passed down to very low HP indeed. Chris J tentatively waiting this mode, is trying to buy as much time as possibly can. A good flashbang, but not enough. Oscar waiting towards shore, finds Engine. And look at this play, boosting in CD spawn for anyone to make a mistake and just inspect that area. They'll allow them to plant almost. Chris J's going to be in the connector. He'll be the sacrifice and try and stop them doing that. Lots of time being bought here, and that should be the round. Lovely work by Oscar there. With the rifle in hand, unarmored heads. Rops, Sonny and Chris J. Look out for them. A little bit more squishy. Can the MAC-10 find them?
Good shot. Sonny burns on Tara's back though, so all comes level. Engine. Rops trades that back, so still we sit level. A site, the occupation, or at least the plan for Space Soldiers. They want to go for the plant open side of the box. Manages to do so with no one watching over towards CT. Just does it on a whim. The damage enough to keep Rops at bay. Chris will clear connector. All 3. Gonna play toward A main. Calyx, I don't think, will rotate around this time. Doesn't have the time, nor does he have the gun.
This is more like him now. I'm enjoying this game. Space Soldiers showing a lot of heart here and all that executions. Paz keeping the dream alive, but not for long. 2-on-2 now. Engine and Calyx have to do everything they can. Calyx just waiting to try and deny the defuse. Can he do it? He's going to have to pull up a knife out with Engine gets to it first. Great work by Space Soldiers. 3 AK. Now they've got the AKs waiting for them. They do. Got 3 AKs in T-spawn. I can confirm. So they'll go and upgrade to one of those. Oscar and Chris J might not give them the chance though, as Hazards and Terrors go down.
Bomb just sitting at his feet. Not a bad way to go about things. Getting aggressive toward the apartment. Major will at least recover. They'll go back around with Engine. WP.
Weird move to make on the final round. 3 AWPs. Get punished for it, the aggressive play from the CTs.
Yeah, T side especially.
Yeah, no.
That's ridiculous. Cloud9
If it was Dust 2, sure.
That was very different.
If it's Dust 2, I love it. But, alright, no.
Dust 2, back next Major or not?
Yes.
Alright, what's gone?
I hope. I have a cobblestone and nuke. Maybe nuke.
I think it just based on play statistics, it's probably going to be nuke.
Yeah.
But after watching the way Gambit played the T side, unfortunately they're gone now, but the way they played the T side to start this tournament off, my goodness, there's so much more available to that map.
Speaking of availability.
I'm not available, Henry. Stop asking.
It will be Calyx to try and crack open this A bomb site. You'll see what's available to him. As he walks towards Shadow, you can see another player waiting for him, and that's Rops. Lying in the wait, but he strikes just after his teammate goes down. Throws the incendiary towards Connector. Mousesports have the lead, looking for 8-7, but still, Major is alive, and he has been deadly. This double orb setup, this is a blunder from Space Soldiers. The 5 rifles working so well, and the 1 AWP was enough. They go for 3 in the final round. Another bad call there, just as I credited them for their discipline they've shown so far. There was uprose of smoke, flashbang to go in, and they will be committing towards the A site.
Sonny.
Good shot.
Work his way in. Rops takes on Tara. Rops takes Calyx. Paz behind, fires, going to get taken down. Sonny with the kill. Major with the only kill so far in return, but they push into Engine. Engine's got an angle. Very little HP left. The Engine's out of gas. But Stico inside of the connector gets shot out by Major. That's going to give them a chance back in. 2 versus 2. Bomb is planted. You can see it at the top. So the kit becomes the issue. Engine's the one with it. He didn't have the armor. Part of the reason he got tagged so considerably early on. Rops spots Major pushing. Flash in. Rops has to go all the way around the corner. Still blind. Major doesn't commit to it because to be honest, I'm not sure why, but they get the hold anyway. They had the kit. Rops gets there late.
I think he's just wanting to body block. He'll sit in towards jungle. No one pushing necessarily just yet. They've gone for a 4-man stack on the A-bomb side. So that's the play this round, changing things up. It's quite rare to see 4 players at the very start of the round get stuck in like this, and it's a similar sort of smoke from Sunny. Finds some success once again, allows him to look towards Connector with a strong angle there. Takes down Paz.
Sunny to hold inside of the smoke. But now he's pulling back the last round. And having the advantage in this one, we're certainly set to go the distance. All the rounds, as you would say, Henry.
All the rounds. I think we'll see them all today. A fitting way to close at this stage of the tournament. 5-on-4. Chris J poised in the B apartments.
Look at Major's spot, though.
Yeah, I like that position. It's so scary to play there. Knowing the players can just walk past you without checking it. Or they can come pre-fire you. You do need someone to bait you in, ideally. They haven't checked it. Why not checked it?
2, 3. 3 will be enough. Oh, they turn around. He's got 2. He almost had them all in his sights. They still pull it back because Sunny has gotten toward the window, and in doing so takes away the rotation to Connector, or excuse me, to Checkers. So 1-1 in the sight directly, bomb included, going on the attack in Oscar's hands against Zontara. Sunny still rotating in from Catwalk and Engine, taking his time to get through CT. Cautious and cognizant of the fact that Sunny was last spotted toward the vent, so he can't just rush by and expect to be undetected. And everyone's going to converge and convene roughly at the same time, or are they? Because Oscar gets Zontara's, and Engine actually started looking back the other direction in case they weren't going to go B any longer. So he now has to pull this back for Space Soldiers. He's inside of the site. Spots one, can't do it. Oscar's got the shot. LMT is...
Smoke, mate. Hate to see that. Not at this level, can't happen.
Well,
now,
we saw Space Soldiers do the same thing.
You'll see what happened right here. So he hits Sunny. Luckily, they stay alive. But that should be smoked. That
now,
should be happening.
The good news is now that they've gotten toward the boxes, they should be able to get that in again.
Yeah.
There it is, it lands. But yeah, we've seen both teams. Sunny tagged, you're right. Paz gets the kill. That's a misplay. It didn't cost Space Soldiers in the first half when we saw them miss it twice. Calyx is going to sit on balcony. You're still shaking your head, Hank.
It's just, it's such a frustrating time for it to happen. That should be a smoke that's a lock-in. If you're throwing that smoke, it's a difficult one to throw. It should be happening every single time. It should be landing. But if you lose the game because of a smoke like that, you're so gutted as Calyx finds a second frag. Chris J will be dropped. Rob's fighting back there. What a player he is turning out to be. No HP, though. Trying to find anything else he can, and he is nailing shots. Chimes in as well. 3 versus 2. That's the second kill of the round.
Rob's to look towards CT stairs. He's got 13 HP. Misses the first shot, wants to go back out for a little bit more, but can't quite get the angle. He is gone. Nice throw from Major. Speaking of Boston and the Bruins and Tom Brady, the pitcher for their Red Sox team. That's pretty good. As Engine tries to spray back through the boxes, it's smoked off bomb. Stico smoked off as well to cover off a bit from Connector. Stico's going to try and go toward the vent. I hate seeing people crawl through this vent late in the retake. Stico shows us exactly why, and this should be the advantage Mousesports. Engine versus 2. A kit to play with, but no smokes to work with, and I don't think he's realized there's a player that's working around behind him. And Oscar's got the kill. LMBT's losing his vocal cords.
He's going to have no voice.
Engine's on Taraz, but in on that as well now. So Chris aggressive already. Major AWP flashed in. That's a bit much considering they're fully blind. He didn't need to go for a fast flick. He had all day to set up the aim. Paz still has the angle set. Major does find one immediately after, but Sticko's traded him off of him. And Sunny can now try and pursue and be successful in the pursuit of the B site.
One will be planted. It's still anyone's round. Look at the HP from Mousesports. Sticko at 5. That same counter boost you saw in the Fnatic game. It'll be Sticko sent up there this time. Smokes are good though. It's going to be Space Soldiers coordinating themselves with the retake of smoke towards the arches. Molotov on the site, making a flashbang. Sunny won't be affected by it. Sticko has to at least find 1 kill in his position. Robs can't find anything. Sunny now trying to back up his teammate, but it might not be enough. Left in a 3 versus 1, 20 HP. Surely this is Space Soldiers round. They haven't had one in so long, but he might be able to deny it. The bomb's ticking away, looking for the double spray down here. Can't get it. Is there a kill available? There is indeed.
Absolutely. Zontara's pulled that in. They just barely got that. Close as you'd like, but space.
WP for Oscar. Always a deadly recipe. I believe for now, and Rob's looking to continue here. Great shot to Paz. Completely opens up the map there. That was towards the A ramp, waiting for a player to push and completely railed him. 5-on-4. Mousesports don't have to do anything really. It's a reaction-based map. The CTs have to try and reclaim something here, whether it's pushing the B apartments or just leaving it completely open in terms of that side of the map. Chris J and co coordinate themselves towards mid, smoking towards that window area. Could boost someone off if they want to. Instead, they'll boost towards short to look for anyone boosting on the other side. They will get ready with the Molotov. That goes towards CPL. Major hits the shot but can't find the kill.
Backs off as well. AWP still in hand, but he's getting pressured up close with the op. Tries to just pre-fire back into the smoke. Sticko's gotten up on top of the small canopy, if you will, the tiny roof outside of the window to get an angle toward the vent. Oscar with a shot, but it's all gone. Mousesports. Oscar follows it. Calyx down.
Wow!
And he'll hit Sunny. Now at the bottom of connector, M4 in hand. Sunny getting closer. If he goes, Zontaras is there. What a shot through the edge of the box. He doesn't even have to expose himself to Zontaras. That's a great angle, great find. Smoke down. Zontaras can do nothing of it.
That's a huge take. No reach raid coming in, but a headshot is. Sunny has to just walk away now. Major, one of the key players of Space Soldiers, looks towards short. Guaranteed kill. There it is. Oscar can't find the quick scope. Sticko, he'll make up for it though. He had the bomb. Lucky to stay alive. 4-on-3 now. Still a minute to work with. Zontaras rotates towards B. That is the correct call. That's where Mousesports are heading. Now it's a chance to show up. He is certainly the star player of this team. He has to find some kills here. 3-on-3 alone. Takes down Sticko. It's going to be the bomb. Still a 2-on-2. Up to Calyx now to try and deny match point, man. He's in towards that window, 30 seconds remaining. The bomb is still towards short. They don't have a smoke to take him out of his position. Calyx, though, doubting himself, looks away for 1 second. Flashbang comes through. Can he find that shot? He can't. That's going to make things very difficult indeed. The plant will go down. Calyx will jump out of the window. Has to find 2 targets here.
Calyx trying to swing into a position. Van, easy shot. Sunny weak. Calyx takes Rops. 14-12. They're back into it. And they're responding with a little bit of emotion of their own.
Beautiful stuff by Calyx there. Very calm. Very young player as well. Welcome in terms of actual money, a bankroll to justify the risk. Zontaras, there we go, through the smoke. He finds Sticko and an early 5-on-4 comes in their favor. We're not done here just yet. Oh, Zontaras, that's a brave peek. My goodness. Lucky to be alive.
Zontaras is going to sneak up, smoke down, sprays in, hits Sunny. It was just a guess, but a guess that's correct. Sunny's lucky to be alive. Another bullet, and he was dead and done. Zontaras is going to elect to play in the window still.
He would have got a sound cue. He got that dink in as well. See his go, you hit the head.
Was it a dink or 2 body shots?
It might have been, so I'm not sure.
I think it was 2 body.
16 HP suggested it was a dink, but I didn't. Obviously in the smoke, I didn't quite see. Spots the barrel. Oh, does he? He does. Takes it down. A nice little flick. Zontaras with his 2nd frag of the round. 5-on-3. Looking for 14-13. Chris J, though, could be the saboteur in all of this. Lovely one tap there. That's beautiful stuff. Might not be enough to win the round as we're left in a 4 versus 1. Rops will have to fall back as the bomb goes down. Oh, my goodness. That clutch from Calyx seemed to have fired up the Space Soldiers. They managed to recover weaponry as well. Double orb setup. M4 for Calyx. Engine certainly going to have a rifle next round as well. They won't have to hunt for Rops. They know they need to keep everyone alive here. Mousesports will have cash remaining. They've got enough for 1 more buy. Space Soldiers could still steal everything away. So Rops, 15 seconds. He's out of this round. Just a chance to talk now and work out what next round will bring. Well, well, well. There it is. Space Soldiers will indeed win the round. Zan's a legend. Loser goes home with a B rush from Mousesports. They're getting stuck in here. Jumping orb gonna have to come out. Can Major do anything with this? There's smokes everywhere. Pass to protect him. I don't think it'll be enough, but Major somehow still alive here. Can he find anything more with the AWP?
Certainly stuck inside of the smoke. He's trying to stay alive. He's preserved himself. Sticko on the barrel. Had no idea that he was still in there and was too high to see him coming through. Major on 3 HP. He's gone finally. Finally, Chris gets him, but Calyx with 17 is no better off, and Oscar's able to find that shot. So finally it falls apart. It is left to Engine.
Oh, he misses.
This is a shot as well. I don't think he expected him to be coming back out from bench. That was bomb. That would have bought him a ton of time. Now he's got to clutch it back. Oscar's still going to be staring at the window as well with the AWP. on the T side, and Engines, I think, called it. He has to. This gives up map point to Mousesports. It's a tough decision to make, but they don't have a lot of money to go with, so AWP is valuable, and they have to concede.
And MBT's not celebrating just yet. He wants to make sure that bomb's definitely going off. It will be match point, legendary point for Mousesports here. The B rush yields the success. Some smoke thrown into the mix, some flashbangs as well. It certainly wasn't pretty with Major there dancing around the smoke. He gets 2 of the AWP. Hold on to your way as they go towards a B rush once again. Can you believe it? Major's flashed off. This could be it, Matt. He's by himself in the B bomb site. The orb goes down, but Xantares is fighting back. Chris J will get the plant in. There is only 1 kit available for Space Soldiers. This could be the round that decides it all.
Torres has enough of the flames down. He wants to cross, doesn't want to take any damage, but he's also smoked at window. Engine has a... Oh, he had a smoke. I thought he had a flash. I was going to say, put that through. Gets on Torres in position, but he's going to go on his own. Manning up when he needs to. Rops will pull it back and make it more difficult. Calyx, he wins the duel on Sticko. That gives on Torres room to window, but as he goes to peek again, so too does Mousesports. It is all on Paz. Tries to defuse, can't do it. Oscar's got it. And Chris is a legend now as well.
Chris J finally makes it to the playoffs of a major. The final